This video, posted by Action Adventure Twins, a channel all about cave exploration and adventures, starts off in a pretty unexpected way. Out of curiosity, they decided to drop a GoPro into a mysterious pipe they stumbled upon. Little did they know, this would lead them to capture one of the creepiest sounds you'll hear in a long time. As the camera slowly descends down the pipe, it becomes clear that something really unsettling is down there. You can hear what sounds like growling or heavy breathing coming from the depths. These eerie noises continue for about a minute before suddenly stopping, leaving everyone wondering what kind of nightmare could be lurking down there. We'll probably never know. At the end of the video, the YouTubers managed to pull the GoPro back up safely. Thankfully, the pipe wasn't too wide, because if someone were to fall in, they might never get out. So there's this TikTok video from a user named Riccatilo Fabri. In it, he and his buddy are just hanging out, playing video games late at night. They're laughing, having a good time, but then something weird happens. Around the 18-second mark, you'll see their smiles fade and things get a little tense. Out of nowhere, the door opens by itself. One of the guys notices it right away, and you can tell he's pretty freaked out. But after a moment, he shakes it off and gets back to the game. But then, around the 1-minute mark, he stands up to shut the door, and that's when things get really creepy.
Exacto, era. Iba a cerrar imbécil. Las 5 ya son. Las 5 ya son.
As you can see, one of the chairs starts moving all on its own. Both of them freeze in fear for a few seconds before the video cuts off. If you were in their shoes, what would you do? I think most of us would be running out of there as fast as possible. A woman named Dee runs a YouTube channel called These Dark Adventures, where she shares videos of her explorations in creepy, shadowy locations. In a video posted in June 2024, Dee embarks on an adventure into a forest in Ohio, where she stumbles upon a mysterious trail that she feels compelled to investigate. The video, nearly an hour long, is filled with a tense, suspenseful atmosphere as Dee cautiously makes her way deeper into the woods. which become even more unsettling as night falls. However, nothing truly terrifying happens until about 30 minutes into the video when something strange and eerie occurs out of nowhere.
Yeah. Hi. Hi. Yep. Yep. I gotta get down. I can't go home. Oh. Ah. Fuck. Sorry. No! Stop! 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 Please! 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 I'm leaving! I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
At that moment, two glowing eyes suddenly appear between the trees, as if they're watching her. Then, around 2 minutes later, Dee gets another shock, one that's even more disturbing.
Guys, I gotta set it down. Hold on. I think I'm gonna stick up the field and walk up the road, even though it's gonna be harder. It's cooler out here. I get more of a break. What is that? It's a snow! The fuck is it? Dude, no! It looks like a person, man. But no person. It looks like a fucking person. Stop! That ain't a person. That ain't a person. Ah! It just keeps getting up and down, up and down. Stop! Fuck, I can't run. Ah! Somebody drive by, somebody drive by.
She spots a shadowy figure that seems to be following her through the forest. Luckily, Dee manages to escape the mysterious presence and leaves the area unharmed. If she hadn't acted quickly, things could have ended a lot worse for her. We just hope that if Dee ever goes back to that forest, she'll think twice before heading there at night again. UFO sightings have always fascinated people and sparked curiosity worldwide, leading to debates about extraterrestrial life and the mysteries of the universe. Personally, I believe we're not alone, and that we're being visited by beings with whom we haven't yet established any kind of connection. The case we're about to dive into is without a doubt one of the most impressive UFO sightings you'll see in a long time. The video's creator claims the footage was taken at 9:45 p.m. on November 26, 2011, in a wooded area near Interstate 10, north of Panama City, Florida. Upon spotting the craft, he stepped out of his truck and started filming. The craft even damaged his camera, but strangely the memory card remained intact. It was flying low and emitted an eerie glow. Let's watch the video and see what conclusions we can draw. Watching the footage, it feels like something straight out of a horror movie. There's something deeply unsettling about the recording that sends a chill down your spine. No doubt this is a captivating piece of footage, and UFO enthusiasts will likely want to replay it several times. The following 3 videos come from a TikTok account run by a woman named Rosanna, whose house seems to be haunted by strange spirits. In the first video, it's immediately obvious that something isn't right in her home. Watch this chilling footage and see if you can make your own conclusions. In this video, things get downright disturbing. The lights in the house flicker on and off by themselves with no explanation. At the same time, a rocking horse chair begins to move on its own, as if an invisible child is playing on it. The second video, posted by Rosanna, takes the creepy factor up a notch. We see her cat, usually calm, acting bizarrely. It starts walking down the hallway, but then suddenly seems startled by something we can't see. By the third video, things get even weirder. A voice sounding like a child repeatedly calls out for Mom from inside one of the rooms. Moments later, the radio in the house turns on by itself, even though it has no batteries, and the drawers in a dresser start opening and closing on their own. Terrified, Rosanna bolts out of the room, clearly shaken by whatever's happening in her house. A Russian YouTuber named Tret posted a video where he explores a local forest armed with just his camera. Since the video is in Russian, I can't fully understand what he's saying, but I'm guessing he was aiming to capture something intriguing on film. If that was his goal, he definitely succeeded.
Как-то мрачно, очень мрачно. Еще и в колодце что-то шипит. Может, ужик?
Suddenly, something terrifying appears on screen. It looks like a human face with glowing eyes. From what we can see, it almost resembles a skull with bright eyes. What this figure was doing at the bottom of a well is anyone's guess. When it realizes it's being filmed, it stares directly at the camera, making the whole situation even more chilling. As you might expect, the cameraman bolts shortly after. Completely understandable given the terrifying scene. While at first it seems like a paranormal entity, to me the creature looks more like a skeleton, especially when you look at the shape of its head, where you can even make out some bone structure. What's most bizarre is that the eyes of this skeletal figure glow in a dark purple hue, which is unusual given that skeletons aren't alive. But what exactly did Tret capture in that video? To this day, it remains a mystery.